Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Serve Your People First Leadership Podcast by my truly yours, Daryl Belly. Today, I wanted to talk about another great topic that, again, I get questions asked about is how can failure help leaders develop their self? So failures can significantly help leaders develop themselves by providing viable learning opportunities, building resilience, encouraging a growth mindset, and allowing for self-reflection, and enabling leaders to identify areas of improvement, ultimately making them better equipped to handle challenges and make informed decisions in their future. Failure not only assists leaders, but it also enables them to enhance their flexibility and adaptability. Also, failure can turn into success solely because the option to try repeatedly. Determinations and focus often increase after experiencing setbacks, especially when you are close to obtaining your ambition. You might accomplish your goal on a second attempt or several tries, but what the biggest thing from out of that is that not how many times you try, but what you learn from trying in those failures. Because again, people look at failure as it's a bad thing, it's the end of the road. They give up. They feel like they're never going to do it. Actually, failure is the start of your success journey. Before you get to success, because if you learn from the failures that you made throughout your times, it's only going to make you stronger and better. So that's how you get better. Because if you look at it, a lot of the greats didn't just be successful just off of success. They learned from their failures. Michael Jordan didn't become the greatest NBA player off of success because of his failures. How many shots he used to miss, how many attempts he used to take, and how many times he never made it to the finals before or to get a championship. That's what fueled him, that made him a better leader, made him a better person, and made him a better player. And that's why he's the greatest. So if you look at that as a leader, it's not going to stop you or put a hint to your leadership. It's only going to make you better and stronger, as a person. So take failure as a positive thing, not negative. It sounds like something negative, but it could turn out to be positive, because again, it's making you develop yourself, and it's also going to make you a better version of yourself, because you're going to sit back and when you start your journey over again, you're going to know about those mistakes, and then it's going to teach you not to make those mistakes. So me, I felt plenty of times out of my life as a leader. Even when I was in retail, I felt a lot as a manager, but I learned from the failures, and I got back up, ran through those roadblocks, and got better and better each day. So again, do not let failure dictate your goals, dictate who you are, or stop you from being, a better person. That's not the end of the road. That's the start of your success. All right. So one other thing, key takeaways I want to speak on with failure, and that improves leadership development, is learning from your mistakes. Again, I was saying. So again, by analyzing what went wrong in a failed, let's say, project, decision, leaders can identify flaws in their strategies, communication, or execution, and actively work on redefine them in the future. So again, learning from your mistakes is a key part. It's a key part that help you again shape your future, and also build your vision, to become better, a better leader, better person. Developing a growth mindset is also important, because you always want to have a mindset that you can grow. You can grow. You never want to have a mindset of, oh, I'm going to give, I'm going to be stuck here, I'm not just going to be able to do it. You don't want a fixed mindset. You want a growth mindset, because fixed mindset people is fixed on, they're not going nowhere. Growth mindset people are mindset is set on, oh, I can do this. I'm going to grow. I'm going to get better. So embracing failure, as a leader, opportunity fosters failure. Embracing failure as a learning opportunity fosters a growth mindset where leaders view setbacks as stepping stones to improve rather than personal defeat. So again, you don't want that fixed mindset where it makes you feel like you're defeated. You want that growth mindset where you can see the improvement to get better. Another one I want to talk about is building resilience. Overcoming failure's strengths as a leader, ability to bounce back from setbacks, perseverance through challenges, and remain optimistic even when facing adversity. So again, building resilience. You want to, again, like I said, when I was a manager before, I bounced back from a lot of setbacks and I came through, persevered through it, and came through strong. So that's the type of mindset you want to have, building resilience. Another one is promoting self-awareness. Reflecting on failures allow leaders to identify their own strengths and weaknesses, enabling them to focus on areas needing to develop. So again, self-awareness is so important. You always want to promote your self-awareness, always want to know where you can get better at and where you can make the weaknesses into your strengths. So always self-awareness is always good, and also self-reflecting is a good time too, to sit back and just look at yourself and reflect on ways that you can, better develop yourself. Encouraging open communication. When leaders are open about their failures, it creates a safe environment for team members to share their own mistakes, fostering a culture of learning and collaboration. So communication is key. And that's one thing in the world that we are in, not just leaders, any possible thing that you do in life, communication has dropped off significantly. So communication is a real strong key point for a leader. You have to be able to communicate well, often. Your communication needs to be clear. It needs to have a vision. And you also want your team to know about, also want your team to know the things that they can work on, they can get better, the culture and everything, but also giving them, strength, giving them the vision to also, learn from their mistakes and better their self. And the last thing I want to talk about is improving decision making. By understanding the consequences of past failure, leaders can make more informed decisions in the future, weighing potential risks, consider various outcomes. So improving your decision making can be very, very, very great. It's very good. It's very important. That goes on to critical thinking too. Also be able to make decisions and then right there at the right time, but also making the right decisions. So improving decision makers also helps with that's getting better. Also help with getting better with failure and learning from failure. So decision making, make sure you make your decisions strongly. Make sure you make your decisions on on your consequences, but also make sure you make your decisions a great outcome. Because again, if it's wrong decisions, wrong outcome, it can be a bad risk of them, not a good reward. So those things that I wanted to touch on. Again, I think this is a real important topic of how failure can help leaders grow. Again, always open to feedback. Always open to listen to, the failures that you learn from in life and any ideas that you can share. And don't forget to, comment and share, on my YouTube channel page. Thank you.